Hello everyone, I'm with me, and today we're going to be responding to a video called Adorable New Atheist Thinks He Debunked Christianity. Now, this adorable new atheist, as this guy calls him, this adorable new atheist is Hemet, you know, the dude. He has a YouTube channel here on YouTube called The Friendly Atheist. He is indeed a friendly atheist. So this YouTuber is responding to one of the Friendly Atheist videos and addressing their points. Now, this YouTuber provides like maybe one or two actual good points. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get down to it.
There's no evidence.
Really, nigga?
Okay. Thanks for the YouTube channel suggestion, I guess.
God doesn't stop the evil in the world. In fact, if you read the Bible, God committed plenty of it.
Could you please provide an example?
Sure. There's a link in the description down below about slavery.
Drowning just about everything alive? Not a sign of love.
I'll leave a link to this video in the description.
Okay, so you recommended an hour-long video instead of even trying to prove the point yourself. Good job.
The opening lines of the Bible are factually wrong. Why should we believe the rest of it?
Because they're not.
Because they are not is not a good answer. Maybe explaining why the opening lines of the Bible are correct instead of just saying because they're not will help get your point across.
Prayer has never fixed anything physically impossible. Why won't God heal amputees?
Why would God care about material limbs? It's not like we are going to need them in heaven.
Okay, see? There you go. Nice point. If heaven is forever, who cares if we don't have any legs for the short time we're on Earth? Good job, dude.
There are thousands of gods you don't believe in. What makes yours any different?
What separates your Earth shape from any other Earth shape?
Okay, now we're back to square one. What are you talking about?
Pediatric cancer.
Stop pulling the problem of evil card. It's the first argument against God to be debunked.
The Book of Job is pretty fucked up though. I mean, God bets some poor dude's life with the devil? Doesn't that sound a little messed up to you?
Unconditional love shouldn't come with a list of conditions.
How does this disprove God?
Sure, it doesn't disprove God, but at least it disproves that God has quote-unquote unconditional love.
Every single supposed miracle gets debunked eventually.
Unless you're talking about the miracles in the Bible, that doesn't disprove God.
The miracles in the Bible likely never happened, and I'll agree with you here. If God just sits around all day drinking beer and watching football, miracles getting debunked doesn't necessarily disprove the existence of a God.
Somehow, the Ten Commandments left off, don't rape people, and slavery's not okay.
If the 10 Commandments did have those laws, you'd complain about how anyone could have thought of those laws. Like you do with the 5th and 8th Commandments.
Well, considering how often the Bible has rape and slavery in it, it would be helpful to have better commandments than don't work on Sunday. You know what I mean?
The movies and music that honor God are just awful.
So what?
Nice use of the nostalgia critic there. Anyways, I feel as if this point that Hemet made was just filler for his video.
The invisible and the non-existent look very much alike.
Both evolution and God are invisible, therefore evolution and God don't exist.
Well, we can observe microevolution and we can assume from fossils that evolution exists. We can't do the same thing with God.
If you try to explain your religious mythology to someone who had never heard it before, you would sound crazy. Seriously, try explaining communion wafers to someone who's never heard of Catholicism.
You do realize Christianity wasn't always as popular as it is today.
That doesn't disprove his point. It does bring up a good discussion, however, I don't see how this disproves his point.
If God didn't exist, the world would look exactly the same way it does now.
There would be no world if God didn't exist.
I will admit, we will never know what our world would look like with or without a God. Just assuming that there would be no world without God is a little much. However, assuming the world would be the same if a God didn't exist would also be a little much. We will probably never know what our world would look like with or without a God. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do like if you did, and let me know if you want me to respond to any more of this guy's videos. He seems to have a lot, so I'd like to talk about them. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Bye-bye. Adorable new atheist thinks he's Adorable new atheist thinks he's... Oh my god.